Hello friends, all you will be fine and I hope all you are preparing well for your board exam. In this academic journey, today on our online mode, we will discuss here about a new poem. This is the poem 4 of your Flamingo book, A Thing of Beauty. Dear students, this is one of the most beautiful and most important poem for the board exam. This poem is composed by John Keats. Dear students, I have prepared these notes for you. In these notes, first we discuss about the poet, then we discuss about the poem, glossary, and whatever the literary terms, figure of speech used in this poem, we will discuss step by step, one by one. So let's first we discuss about the poet. John Keats, he was an English poet prominent in the second generation of Romantic poet. He was born on 31st October 1795 in London and he died on 23rd Feb 1821 in Rome, Italy. Rome is the capital of Italy. And how he died? He died of tuberculosis at the age of 25. So at the age of 25 he died. It was a very short span of his life. Four other members of his family, four other members of his family also died to the died to this incurable epidemic. He loved his fiancée, Fanny Brown Linton, very much, but refused to marry due to poor health. If we talk here about his work, Odes, it is the most famous composition of John Keats, Epistle, Sonnets, Epic, Endymion, Book First to Book 4. And this poem, A Thing of Beauty, it has been extracted from his epic Endymion. So, dear students, now we can see the talent of John Keats. He had his short span of a literary career. He has written all forms of poetry, odes, epistle, sonnets, even epic. And next and last work of John Keats, this was unfinished epic work, The Fall of Hyperion. About the poem, A Thing of Beauty is extracted from Endymion, a poetic romance which was published in 1818 by Taylor and Hassie. The epic, this epic, Endymion, a poetic romance, this epic begins with a thing of beauty. In this, the poet has universalized, the poet has universalized the concept of beauty in immortal form. The romantic element in this composition exposes unique love relationship between goddess moon. And who is the goddess moon here? Cynthia, a goddess moon, and her human lover that is a boy shepherd. The poem is based on the Greek myth of Endymion, the shepherd who falls in love with the moon, goddess moon Cynthia. Heroic couplet is used in this poem. So there is a heroic couplet. Heroic couplet means A, B, B, C, C. A, B, B, C, C. This rhyming scheme is used from beginning to the end of the poem. As we can see, forever A, then never B, keep B, sleep B, breathing C, and breathing C. The heroic couplet, it means the whole poem is written in a couplet form A, B, B, C, C. So it is used in this poem. Heroic couplet is a traditional form for English poetry, commonly used in epic. Heroic couplet, it is commonly used in epic and narrative poetry. Narrative poetry means a long form of the poem, a rhyming pair of lines in iambic pentameter. तो आपके दिमाग में अभी आएगा कि व्हाट इज iambic pentameter. Iambic pentameter means when the whole poem is written with the same rhythm, a line of verse with 5 metrical feet, each consisting of one short means unstressed syllable, and followed by one long unstressed syllable. It means when the whole poem, what is iambic pentameter? Iambic pentameter, when the whole poem is written with the same rhythm, is called iambic pentameter. So this epic Endymion, a poetic romance, it was written in iambic pentameter. So in this poem, the poet John Keats, he was the lover of nature, and he explained whatever the eternal source of the nature's beauty. Our nature, it is the permanent source of such type of the eternal beauty, never ending beauty, a permanent beauty. The list of here in my notes, uh, we have enlisted some things of beauty. Here, a heavenly bodies, eternal objects, are permanent in nature, as the sun, the moon, the stars, they are heavenly bodies, and these heavenly bodies are a part of a thing of beauty. Second, transitory aspect of nature. Transitory aspects of nature, our nature is full of such type of the beauty, constantly changing flowers, trees, trees old and young, streams, it doesn't matter the stream is small or big, but all types of water resources, valleys, mountains, these are these are also aspects of nature, and these are also a thing of beauty. Third one, that is the work of arts. So here narrator categorizes a thing of beauty under these 3 points. You can see here heavenly bodies, the sun, the moon, the stars. Transitory aspect of nature. Our nature is full of full source of such type of the beauty. Constantly changing flowers, flower valleys, trees, streams, valleys, mountain, ocean, seas. It means all the water resources. Our nature is a permanent joy forever. Work of arts, especially heroic tales, which move us profoundly and thus strengthen us. So, dear student, Whenever we read out some inspirational story, suppose that if we are reading the story of Shivaji, story of our great warriors like Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, then we young people filled with enthusiasm, zeal, and their life story, their life stories uh, f- feel us with inspiration. So especially the heroic tales. Heroic tales means the heroic tales. It means stories that inspire us and which move us profoundly and thus strengthen us. That give us strength, power, and confidence. Let's we discuss about glossary. Endymion, what is Endymion? Endymion, the shepherd, beloved of moon goddess Cynthia. Bower means it is a pleasant. What is bower? Bower is a term of a pleasant, shady place. Morrow means tomorrow. Morrow here indicate tomorrow. And why morrow is written, you can see this is the mistake of spelling. Spelling mistakes is here. But if the poet, he is not using, any poet is not using a proper word with correct spelling, or sometimes they are writing not the complete word, morrow, it means tomorrow. So this is under the poetic license. In the poetic license, any poet gets freedom to use such type of the term. Here morrow means tomorrow or the following day. Wreathing means wearing garland, that is wreathing. गूंथना, ये जो है गूंथना, गारलैंड को गूंथना, माला बनाना. डिस्पोंडेंस, लॉस ऑफ करेज, कॉन्फिडेंस, इट मीन्स disappointed, dejection. Then pall means dark of gloomy covering, funeral cover, that is pall. Sprouting a shady boon, providing a shady place for rest. We know our nature, it provides us a sprouting, and that sprouting is a shady boon. Providing our nature is providing us a shady place for rest. Daffodils, it is a type of flower. Yellow, spring flower. Reels, reels means small streams are called reels. Covert is a hiding place, shelter. And brake is a thicket area in a forest where shrubs grow. That is brake. Musk. What is musk? Substances of strong smell used for perfume. The musk rose, where the musk rose blooms. So here musk means a strong smell used for perfume. That is musk. And here poet describes about the musk rose. Grandeur, Grandeur. Please, what you pronounce it? It is grandeur. What is this? It is grandeur. Grandeur means high rank officer or warriors, those who have sacrificed their lives for the sake of the nation. A socially important, high rank officers. Dooms. Dooms means last day of the life, it means end of existence. Dooms, it means death. And brink means age. So, dear students, you will get line by line explanation in my next video because the poem is too long. So line by line, I will explain the poem in the next video. Here we discuss about literary devices because from literary devices you will get 2 marks. In extract based question, literary based questions will be asked. Literary devices will be asked. First, alliteration, repetition of consonant sound in a sense group. So we can see in our poem sleep, sweet, noble nature, sleep, sweet, noble nature, band to bind, some shape of beauty, cooling covered. So in these lines, sleep, sweet, noble nature, band to bind, some shape of beauty, cooling covered makes us. What the literary device is used? Alliteration. Why alliteration is used? I have underlined here such type of the letter. Sleep, yes, it is consonant. Sweet, S is consonant. Noble, N is consonant. Nature, N is consonant. That's why this is the example of alliteration. Second is metaphor. First, we know what is metaphor. Metaphor means a comparison of two dissimilar objects without connector, as or like, because if we use as, like, as, so that will be simile. But comparison of two dissimilar objects without connector, that is metaphor. So here some examples are some metaphor examples in this poem is a bower quiet, a bower quiet, a shady place, shelter, wreathing a flowery band, wreathing a flowery band. It is also metaphor. Green word means forest. This is metaphor. Immortal drink means nectar. Rain that poured by Almighty from the heavens brink. That is immortal drink. And some imagery is also used. The imagery is sprouting, shady moon. This is imagery. Growing of daffodils, example of imagery. Clear rills, these are the examples of imagery. So literary devices that have been used in this beautiful poem, A Thing of Beauty, alliteration, metaphor, imagery. Let's we discuss about the main theme of the poem. So in this main theme of the poem, one thing that you will always keep in your mind, dear students, CBSE never asks summary. Whatever the question will be asked by CBSE from your poetry section, from your prose section, the question will be always thematic, theme-based question, incident, events-based question, plot-based question, and character-based question. So here we discuss about main theme. What is the main theme of the poem? स्टेट बोर्ड में जैसे यूपी बोर्ड हुआ, इसी मेन थीम को वहां सेंट्रल आइडिया कहते हैं. सेंट्रल आइडिया ऑफ द पोएम. व्हाट इज द सेंट्रल आइडिया ऑफ द पोएम? अ थिंग ऑफ ब्यूटी is an excerpt from John Keats' poem Endymion, a poetic romance, which is based on a Greek legend. Being a romantic poet, John Keats talks about love, beauty, and youth in this poem. In fact, the poem reflects the poem reflects his attitudes towards beauty. The poet believes that beauty is intransient, permanent, and gives us the same pleasure again and again. So here, one thing that I want to clear here, whenever John Keats he talks about a thing of beauty. So here, a thing of beauty means nature's beauty. It is a permanent beauty. He never talks about physical beauty. There is a great difference between physical beauty, physical beauty and spiritual beauty. So here he talks about spiritual beauty, nature's beauty, permanent beauty, not the temporary beauty. So here the poet believes that beauty is intransient and gives us the same pleasure again and again. It means a thing of beauty. A thing of beauty provides us with eternal joy and never fades away. Beauty plays a very important role in our lives and helps us to remain happy and joyful in this sad and gloomy world. A thing of beauty supports us to strengthen our capacity to face trials and troubles in our life. So, dear students, a thing of beauty, a thing of beauty always supports us to strengthen our capacity to face trials and troubles in our life. Our attachment to the earthly things are like a flowery wreath. They are traps which bind us to materialistic things and keeps us away from eternal happiness. The earth is full of hatred because we are living in this materialistic world, and our this materialistic world is full of hatred, greed, and negativity. According to the poet, the gloom and sadness caused by negativity fades away by beautiful things. If we are upset, if we are frustrated, so we should go in the life of the nature. Definitely, we will overcome all our negative thoughts and frustration there. The nature pours nectar. Our nature, it pours nectar in our depressed spirits. When we are in pensive mood, our mood is upset, our mood is off, there is nature to heal it. Dear student, our nature has a strong healing power. किसी को ब्लड शुगर हो, किसी को बीपी हो, या किसी को और किसी टाइप की इलनेस हो, तो डॉक्टर क्या कहता है? सुबह उठो, थोड़ा टहलो, गार्डन में जाओ, पार्क में जाओ। तो इसीलिए कहता है कि सो दैट इन दिस वे वी कैन connect ourselves with nature because our nature has a strong healing power. Moreover, it highlights the fact that beauty is not only physical but also spiritual and seems to flow down from heaven as an immortal drink made for man. So our nature, it has a strong healing power. It highlights the fact that beauty is not only physical but also spiritual. I have already told you from beginning to the end, whenever poet John Keats talks about a thing of beauty, a thing of beauty. So what is a thing of beauty? It is a spiritual beauty. It is a permanent beauty. It is a natural beauty, not the physical beauty. Message of the poem. What the message we get from this poem? Happiness and sorrows coexist. जीवन में दुख और सुख, खुशी, हैप्पीनेस, हमारी हैप्पीनेस, खुशी एंड सारोज, दुख। तो सुख और दुख, खुशी और दुख को एग्जिस्ट, दोनों एक साथ है, दोनों एक ही सिक्के के दो पहलू हैं। आवर ड्यूटी इज टू एक्सपोज गुडनेस, बट आवर ड्यूटी इज, व्हाट इज आवर ड्यूटी? आवर ड्यूटी इज टू एक्सपोज गुडनेस। हम अच्छाइयों को हाईलाइट करें इन ऑल द ऑब्जेक्ट्स। कहीं भी जाए तो हमको निगेटिविटी, in spite of searching negativity, we should highlight goodness of nature, including human beings, to lead a happy life. The best message that we get from this beautiful poem, A Thing of Beauty, is happiness and sorrows coexist, and our duty is to expose goodness in all the objects of nature, including human beings, to lead a happy life. Dear student, I hope you have well understood about the poet, about the poem, main theme of the poem, and whatever the literary devices are used in this beautiful poem. Even we have discussed here about the glossary, the terms, some difficult words and its meaning that have been used in this poem, list of things of beauty. So this is my own handwriting notes. इसको बड़ी मेहनत से और बहुत ही पैशनेट होके मैंने अपनी खुद की हैंडराइटिंग में इस नोट्स को बनाया है। आप इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए और इसका पूरा पीडीएफ हम डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे देंगे, वहां से आपको मिल जाएगा। हमारा निशाकांत ऑफिशियल जो टेलीग्राम का लिंक है, वहां भी अवेलेबल रहेगा नोट्स। इसको पीडीएफ में लेके इसको अच्छे से पढ़िए तो एक बहुत अच्छी पोएम आपको प्रिपेयर हो जाएगी। और ध्यान रखिएगा, पोएम को कभी इग्नोर मत करिए, क्योंकि पोएम से एक तो आपको 6 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन मिल जाएगा एक्सट्रैक्ट बेस्ड, और जो उधर 2 मार्क्स वाले में आते हैं वहां भी आपको इसी पोएम से मिलेगा। वहां भी 1 से 2 क्वेश्चन मिल जाएंगे। और फिर जो लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन जो आ रहा है इस समय, इंटर थीमेटिक, तो इंटर थीमेटिक में भी पोएम और प्रोज दोनों को मिक्स करके एक न्यू, दोनों की थीम को कनेक्ट करके जो क्वेश्चन पेपर सेटर है एक न्यू क्वेश्चन डिजाइन करते हैं। तो पोएम को कभी, पोएम से एटलीस्ट आपको मिनिमम 8 to 10 और मैक्सिमम 15 मार्क्स तक आपको इस पोएम से ही मिल जाएंगे। तो पोएम को बहुत अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करिए। आई होप दैट ऑल यू हैव वेल अंडरस्टूड द पोएम अ थिंग ऑफ ब्यूटी। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम इस सेम पोएम को, अ थिंग ऑफ ब्यूटी को, लाइन बाय लाइन, वर्ड बाय वर्ड एक्सप्लेन करेंगे। Thank you for watching this video.